Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to the WriteTech Cohort 3 Bootcamp graduation. It's such a pleasure to be here. I feel excited. I am excited to be hosting the graduation today. This has been a wonderful journey from the onboarding to today, which is the graduation. And before we go on, let's see if we can get more people on YouTube, or people who are watching live. So if you can contact your other participants, probably your teammates as well, your friends, anyone, basically everyone who is interested in what we do here at WriteTech Hub, anyone who is interested in basically just having a good time this evening, watching the live session for this graduation, send the link to them and have them join us live on YouTube, and then we'll get right onto it. So let's do the countdown again and just give a few more seconds. So when more people join in, then we can begin fully. Okay, awesome. I think that was time enough. We have a few more people who are joining us live. So, this is not a formal event. So, let's not make this boring. As much as you can, try to use the live comment session. And, okay, first off, let's put our first 5 favorite emojis, right? Let's just go on with that and kick off the comments with something exciting. Can leave love emojis, anything you really find exciting, any emoji you really find exciting, or one you love to share all the time. So let's get the comment session lively, and then we are going to hit it off, and we're going to start with a few highlights for the bootcamp so far. Again, as I mentioned earlier, my name is Dennis Kando, and I handle programs here at WriteTech Hub. I'm also going to be the host for today's graduation. Oh, great. I see some comments here. I see some comments on YouTube. So that's nice. Before we go on, I would love to play something that kind of represents a recap of what we have been doing for the past, say, 5 weeks, yes, including the onboarding and the final project week. For the last 5 weeks, I'm going to share a recap. So this video is going to be everything that has happened from the onboarding to week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then when we had the final call. So if you as you watch the video, if you see yourself, or if you hear something exciting or something that just brings back memories during the classes, do well to drop those in the comments, and let's just go on with that. This is the WriteTech Bootcamp Cohort 3 onboarding. And once again, would like to say congratulations to making it this far. We had lots and lots of entries, and among the many entries that we got, it is such a pleasure to welcome all of you to the onboarding today.
I think writing is a creation of communication that explains a concept or a procedure to a specific technological field, right? So, because like the name implies, technical writing. So it's not necessarily about food per se. Right? We're not writing about agbalumo or mangoes, or we're writing about tech generally. And like you and I know, tech is like all encompassing. So you have hardware, you have software. On that software, you have different fields: back-end, front-end, data science, machine learning, design. On that hardware, you have phones, laptops. It's usually about direction, right? You're trying to show something, right? You're trying to like point it in a particular way. and usually instructions so that you have your manual, step-by-step guides and all of that, and explanation, like explaining the concept. So we have articles, white papers, product descriptions, and all of that, right? So that's like, in a nutshell, well, not in a nutshell, you can't put technical writing in a nutshell if you think about it. But generally, this is what technical writing is.
Audience analysis basically is exploring the process of understanding who your readers are, their needs and expectations. That's the low level definition, to be honest. I went a bit higher and like saying that, so this involves researching, understanding the practice of people that read your documentation or use your technical documentation. Now, this is really important because it helps technical writers to tailor their content to meet the specific needs, knowledge levels, and expectations of their target audience.
In this our context now, this API documentation, we are basically talking about what are the things that make up an API documentation. Like, what are some of the things that when you come to an API documentation website, or when you're building an API documentation website, you should expect to see, right? So, of course, we're going to have the introduction, which would like basically introduce the website to the reader, the purpose of the website, what the user is going to gain from reading the website, maybe links to different sections of that documentation. Those are some of the things that will be in that introduction. Then there's also going to be a getting started. Then there's going to be a list of API endpoints, right? There's going to be a section that lists API endpoints and their responses.
So some benefits of open source. I mean, why open source when I can just, if I have the funding, set up a company, do my own open source, hire engineers and build something. Why do I have to rely on the public? I mean, there is no commitment. People could use 2 years to do my project. Why? I mean, what will make me consider an open source project? One, for the fact that it's cost effective. For example, if I have an idea, Chisom has an idea, I could share it with Ritma. Let's say I'm a designer, Chisom is an engineer, front end, Ritma is a back end engineer, and maybe Cassandra is a DevOps person. 3 of us could decide to start something, but let's say we do not want to start it for profit at first. We just wanted to build, like, we had an interesting idea, but we don't have all the resources to make the idea come to life in its full form. So we created an open source project around it.
Everybody who contributed, you could see the energy in the team. I really love that about about my group. And also I think the bootcamp was really helpful. It made me see that there's a career too, in as a developer you can also write. So it made me to see that's part of tech too, where you can write, because as a developer too, you can write. And I think I got to connect with some of the mentors too, and I'm still hoping to connect with more people like the Chinese Chisom, and everybody. That's just it. Thank you so much.
Okay, I hope you found that really exciting and wonderful to listen to, especially the part where Kesando was sharing his exciting moments during the boot camp and how he has been able to connect with as many people as possible and also to connect to the mentors. These are just a little bit of the success stories that we have been able to accomplish during this boot camp. So let's go on to let's just go on to talking about everything that we're going to share during the graduation and what to expect during today's session. Again, welcome, and congratulations, a hearty congratulations on making it this far. Congratulations on staying with us from the onboarding. Congratulations on completing your assessments. Congratulations again on emerging participants. For those who are going to be announced as top participants, I'm just giving you congratulations in advance. And for those who, of course, have done their best to reach this point for the WriteTech Bootcamp, here is congratulations to you as well. During this discussion, we are going to consider a few important things. This is different from what we had during the onboarding. So just do well to make this exciting for yourself, and we're also going to do our best to make it exciting for you as well. So endeavor to use the comments if you have questions or observations, anything you want to say, or if you would even like to speak, also hint that in the comments and we will surely give you an opportunity to do so. So we are first going to talk about the bootcamp highlights. Although we have already watched a video that summarizes that, we'll give you a rundown of everything that has been accomplished during the course of this bootcamp. Next, we are going to listen to an appreciation from our founder. And next, we're also going to listen to a guest speech from one of the facilitators for this bootcamp. So here is an exciting activity. I want you to guess who the facilitator is, the person who is going to give the guest speech. So one person can just give a random guess in the comments. Next, we are going to listen to some of our partners who have joined us here today. They will get to introduce themselves and also share some of the exciting things that they do and what benefits they have also brought to WriteTech Hub. Next, we're going to listen to some participants who are going to share their journey from the beginning right down to how they were able to complete their final assessment. Next, we are going to announce the top 10 participants for the bootcamp, and they were also going to share the exciting things that they would receive as top 10 participants during this bootcamp. Okay, so let's get right on to talking about what plans we had for the bootcamp. From the inception of this bootcamp, of course, there have been cohort one, cohort two, but we wanted to do something really different with cohort three. And these are some of the things listed here. Now, the first was to get participants to have hands-on experience and also to create accurate technical documents. Now, for those who were participants, you would clearly agree with me that this was conveyed, especially from the facilitators that we had. And okay, I'm just going to nominating Ejiro as the person who is going to be the guest. Give them an expo for that. So that's all right. Moving on. Yes, this was reflected curriculum and also in the facilitators that we had. And what I wanted to do was to provide facilitators who are field in open source, in technical writing generally, in audience analysis, and then in technical documentation. And participants were to receive dedicated facilitatorship from them. And I'm sure that you all, as participants, will clearly agree with me that this was clearly done. Next was also for participants to earn necessary skills to be able to analyze audience and to create user-centered documentation. Next, we also had plans to help participants learn how to create clear, concise, and accurate technical documents. And lastly, we also plan to review and provide feedback on top 10 participant CVs. The top 10 persons are going to be receiving this. So this is like a special offer. And it's also great that we were able to achieve this during this bootcamp. Okay, so let me just give a rundown of what we have achieved so far. So I've already explained the plans that we had for the boot camp. Now these are some of the things that we have achieved during the course of this boot camp. Our participants have undergone comprehensive training, and they have also learned to create clear and concise documentation effectively, to communicate complex concepts, and to adhere to industry standards. So this was clearly shown during especially week 1 and week 4, where the facilitators had to do lots of practice sessions. Participants were broken down into different teams and they were given separate topics to talk about. And then they all had to go back and have meetings and bring ideas and also to work on their assessments. So they really had lots of comprehensive training during the bootcamp. And we also had empowered graduates. The bootcamp so far has empowered our graduates with the confidence and knowledge to pursue rewarding careers in technical writing. One thing that really reflects this is the testimonial that Kesandu gave, saying that he now understands that even developers can write. Aside just coding, developers can also write. And so he is somehow, of course, going to pursue a rewarding career in technical writing as a developer. Our graduates have also been able to possess the skills that are needed to succeed in various industries, from technology to beyond. Whatever field they find themselves in, they'll be able to use the skills that they've gained from this boot camp and also apply that in whatever niche that they find themselves. Now, our participants also gained industry relevant experience. Through real world projects and exposure to industry standard tools, our participants have gained practical experience that is directly applicable to their future roles as technical writers. So, um, the next thing that we also achieved during this bootcamp is the overwhelming feedback. We have seen some of the feedback on LinkedIn, we have seen some of them on Twitter, and even some private messages that we received so far from our participants. They are all wholesome, positive feedback, right? And also from the facilitators as well. And all of this reflects the quality and effectiveness of the bootcamp in achieving its objectives. And then we've also achieved sustainable impact. The impact of this bootcamp is extending beyond its duration. So this bootcamp is beyond the 4 weeks, is beyond the 5 weeks that we have been engrossed in learning about technical writing. As our graduates embark on their different careers, they would learn to contribute to better communication practices, and they would also be helping their employers and end users based on what they write on after this bootcamp. So it is with excitement again that I announce that we ticked all of our boxes, all of the things that we had planned for the bootcamp, all of the things that we wanted to achieve, all of it was ticked. I still don't see excitement on the comment. I've been talking a lot. So if you if you think that we really achieved everything that we planned for the bootcamp, even as participants or as those who are listening in this live session as well, you can just use the comments and show that yes, we did it, we ticked our boxes, we achieved all our plans, and this is a success, this is a win for us. All right, so moving on, this is the program summary. This is everything that we have done from the onboarding. There were over 100 applicants, 100 applications rather, that we received when we put out a call for participants, and then out of that we got 52 participants. We reviewed and onboarded about 52 participants who we are going to take part in this bootcamp. After that, we had 9 live sessions. It should have been 8, but then let me say, because the knowledge just kept overflowing, there was an extra session. I think that was in week 3. There was an extra session for week 3, and there were 9 amazing live sessions, and then there was also 4 different assessments for the 4 weeks. So at the end of each week, there were assessments given, and then there was one final project. So at the end of these 5 weeks, there was a final project given to all the participants, those who are still present, those who submitted their assessments, and who stayed from onboarding to the last week. We worked on that final project, and out of these 52 persons, 29 of them, this is also a great, is higher than it used to be from cohort 1 to cohort 2. 29 graduates, that's a really big deal for us, and this also goes on to show that we delivered value. We did a lot, and we delivered value during this bootcamp. Okay, so these are some pictures. This is just the proof to show that we did our best, to show that we achieved all our plans. And yes, this is during the onboarding. So if you can see yourself in this picture here, okay, some of the facilitators are here. There's Fortune, Divine, there's Ejiro, there's Funke, there's Samuel Benson smiling. Um, yeah, so if you can see yourself here, just use the comments to maybe say something exciting or talk about what you really appreciated during the boot camp. And then after the onboarding, we so sorry about that. I think I had some network issues. So after the onboarding, we then went on to week one. And the week one was technical writing fundamentals. Like I mentioned earlier, week one was super, super exciting because it involved um, teamwork. It involved the participants meeting with people that they've not seen before, people they've not heard from before, people from diverse backgrounds, and they got to work together. It was also unique because we arranged the participants in such a way that like I said earlier, they were from diverse backgrounds. So everyone just really collaborated with each other and they made week one a great success. And next we went on to week two where we got to talk about audience analysis and technical writing. And what really made week two exciting was that our facilitator gave out some freebies in cash to the top three persons who to the top three persons who did their best in the assessments. I will not mention their names, but then if you are among the three persons who received these cash rewards, just do something little in the comments, and maybe if you can even share what you use the cash to do, that would also be great. But yes, our facilitator shared cash rewards to the top three persons. That was really, really unexpected, and that was also awesome in its own right. Okay, next we moved on to week three. And for week three, it was the introduction to technical documentation. And this was handled by Divine Oji. He talked a lot about technical documentation, technical documents. He also explained different tools for technical documentation. And I'm sure that the participants also gained a lot from this session. And lastly, week four, we dived into open source and technical writing. This was indeed technical because most of the participants were like, oh, they don't really know anything about open source. They've not used it before. They've not contributed to projects before. And our facilitator did her very best to expose um, the participants to how to use pull requests, how to merge a project, how to contribute to open source projects. And from the reviews that we got, I'm also pretty confident that our participants really, really benefited a lot from this week. So let's get right on to introducing the key stakeholders for this bootcamp. Um, of course, there are participants, facilitators, the WriteTech team, and then our partners, which we'll get to introduce during the course of our conversation. So these are the participants for the WriteTech Bootcamp Cohort 3. Please, it seems the comment section is getting dull again. So if you can see your picture here, if you can see yourself here, just comment and yes, and then we'll basically just move on. The names are not added here, but I can remember a few names. So there's Lawrence, there's Christine, Chisom, Perpetual, there's also Choma. Um, yes, Choma says she sees herself. That's great. And then there's Hado, there's Oluchi Humphrey, there's Samuel Benson, there's Ndubisi Victor here. I think there's Omotayo here as well. There's Termini as well. So yes, these are the participants that were involved during the cohort 3. So let's get right on to introducing our facilitators. Um, for week one, we had Ejiro, and he's a technical writer and also a machine learning engineer. For week 2, we had Fortune Ikechi. He's a software engineer and technical writer. And then for week 3, we had Divine Oji, who is a web engineer and technical writer as well. And then lastly, for week 4, we had Funke, she's a technical writer. Funke handled open source and technical writing. Great. So let's move on to introducing the WriteTech team. I think some of them are already on the call. Okay, so I'll just go right on to introducing them. We have Ngozi Peace Okafor. She is the senior technical writer here at WriteTech Hub. And then next we have Kemi. Kemi is the content writer here at WriteTech Hub as well. And then we have Fuad. Fuad is also a content writer here at WriteTech Hub. And then there's Kandor, there's me. I'm the programs manager at WriteTech Hub. And then there's also Joy. Joy is the EA at WriteTech Hub. And then our able designer, Bob. Bob is designer. Bob is the designer here at WriteTech Hub. Okay, so this is the part where we get to listen to our founder give an appreciation note. And unfortunately, she's not present to do that. But then she would be replaced uh, by her EA Joy, and she is on the call. So in just few minutes, Joy. Okay, yes, she's here. Hi, Joy. Good evening.
Sorry, I was on mute. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Great, I can hear you now. Yes, I can.
All right, good. Hello everyone. I'm Joy. I'm the EA here at WriteTech Hope. I'm the EA to Zainab Daudo. So Zainab Daudo is the founder of WriteTech Hope. She's a technical writer. She's also an advocate for diversity, and also she is the founder of WriteTech Hub. I think I already said that. So yeah, I'll just get right on to giving her vote of thanks. She is not here. She can't make it to this call, so I'll just be saying some things on behalf of her, right? So on behalf of Zainab and the entire team at WriteTech Hub, we want to say a heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of this bootcamp, Cohort 3. We are proud of you. We saw your dedication, your hard work, and the progress you've all made throughout this program. I think we had some newbies in this program, and it was really amazing to see just how far you guys came and how well you could, write an article just by having 4 weeks of training. We are really, really glad and we're proud of you. We witnessed your growth and the invaluable skills you acquired through this bootcamp, and we have no doubts that you would achieve great things in your future endeavors. Right. So a huge thank you also goes out to the amazing facilitators we had. We had Ichiro, we had Funke, we had Divine, and we had Fortune. We want to say a big thank you to you. You shared your expertise. You were very good. Like, your session was so amazing. The way you directed the participants, you guided them, made sure they had everything they need or wanted. I want to say thank you on behalf of Zainab, and also your passion and commitment, because this is for free, not like you were paid to do it, and your commitments to learning were instrumental in the success of this program, right? And also, lastly, I think I'm going to say a thank you to the entire team here at WriteTech Hub who worked behind the scene, who made this bootcamp possible. Your hard work and dedication ensured a smooth and enriching experience for everyone, and stakeholders is really, really appreciative of this. So to everyone, to the participants, this is just the beginning. This is like the third cohort, but notwithstanding, this is just the beginning of greater things that we have here at WriteTech Hub. So I'm going to employ each and every one of you to stay tuned to WriteTech Hub, to our socials. You can follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and just stay glued for the exciting things, opportunities, and resources that we have in store for you. And then we can't wait to see more of your articles. Be sure to tag us on socials when you post your articles, so we can always give you a repost. So yeah, congratulations once again, and we wish you all the best. Bye.
Thank you so much, Joy, for that heartwarming appreciation note. Thank you for mentioning everyone, the team, the facilitators, the participants. And of course, one thing I really want to take out from that is don't be scared to continue writing, because the bootcamp goes beyond these 4 weeks. So do well to use your skills, and yes, use them to the fullest and write as much as you can. And don't forget to tag us. We would always repost, we would always support you in your journey as awesome technical writers. Okay, so let's do a little activity. Let's flex our fingers a little bit. This is not a physical event. If it was a physical event, then we would have, you know, had an icebreaker, or would have gotten up, ask your neighbor something, and we'll come back to get your answers. But then let's flex our fingers a little bit. So are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? The participants on the call, the excitement is dying down, and that's not really healthy for me. This is your graduation, so you should be very, very excited. So if you are ready, we'll get on to the games. This is something really short. There's going to be a timeline attached to this, I think, just for a minute or two. We're going to work on puzzles. Okay, now if you remember, during the boot camp, we did a lot of puzzles as your Friday activity. So let's get ready. Okay, yes, I see some comments of some people saying that they are ready. Right, so let's move on to showing the slide for the games. Now there are 5 words in this puzzle, and I want you guys to list those 5 words. Just for the next 2 minutes, take a look at the puzzle and list the first 5 words that you see. I am going to leave 2 minutes for you to do that. Okay, I already see some comments here. Everyone is saying bootcamp. Bootcamp is not the only word on this puzzle. Okay, we have a new word. NDBC says writing. Great. Yes, there's also cohort. Awesome. Okay, Oluchi said tech. The word is incomplete. It's not tech. Okay, so you guys are writing the comments, one by one. So I want you to list all the 5 words that you see at a time. The first person to list all the 5 words that you see at a time. 5 of them. Okay. We have some entries into VC bootcamp technical writing cohort hub. Okay, I think this puzzle was pretty easy for you guys to do it so fast. Okay, congratulations. You all are correct. Yes, it's all correct. There are 5 words in that puzzle. There's writing. You guys just saw cohorts. I don't think anybody got it correctly. Oh, Ritma has taken the expo. Okay. Ritma has taken the expo. There's cohort 3. There's technical, there's writing, there's hub, and then there's bootcamp. Okay, well done, guys. Well done, and congratulations on completing that. So I think that made you excited enough. All right. So let's continue, and let's go on to the next thing. We are going to spotlight some of our partners. So in few minutes, we are going to listen to them speak. They're going to share what they do and what benefits they also brought to us for the bootcamp. And okay, yes, we have one of them here. There's Margaret from Talent Pool. So I'll hand over the mic to her right now, and she's going to share. She's going to talk about herself, the brand, and yeah, let's just listen to her. I don't want you guys to get cold again, so um also use the comments to appreciate our partners. There are four of them listed here, so use the comments to appreciate them. And yes, we'll just go on. Let me add Margaret here. Hi Margaret, good evening.
Hi, Kanda. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Good evening and congratulations. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. So I'm here representing Talent Pool. At Talent Pool, we connect vetted, mid-level, and senior level non-technical folks to tech-enabled companies in the US and in Europe. Thank you, Chisom. I've been feeling your energy since. So we will be supporting some lucky 10 folks by reviewing their CVs. So if you're among the lucky people whose CVs will be reviewed, um, from 8 a.m. tomorrow, you should check your email for a little gift from me. And we're very much proud to be supporting members of the non-technical space. We see you and we appreciate the work you do. Technical writing is a much needed skill and a much needed service for companies that are looking to improve their documentation and connect more users to the tools that they are building in tech companies. So this is our own way of supporting all of you. And I think if you'd like to find out more about our company and what we do, you can check us out at talentpool.com. That is talentpoel.com. And you can also check us on our social media platforms. Yes, and that's where we post job opportunities. And if you fit any of these, we are always ready. Yeah, you're always welcome to apply. Yeah. So that would be all from us. And once again, congratulations. This is just the beginning of the amazing things you're going to do. So thank you for having us and bye.
Thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you for sharing that. So, like she mentioned earlier, Talent Pool will be offering um, CV reviews to the top 10 persons for this bootcamp. So, if you stay tuned to the end and if you are one of the top 10 persons, like she said, stay tuned tomorrow and you'll receive updates from her. Your CVs will be reviewed. You would also be having one on one conversations with her where she'll get to share uh yeah any updates or any insights that she finds in your CVs, and how you can make it better, how you can improve. Okay, right. So the next team that we have here, they are currently not on the call, but then we have B Camp, right? So the B Camp team is offering, this is like a general gift to everybody who was a part of the bootcamp. So they are offering access to their technical writing masterclass. And this masterclass is paid, but because they are partnering with WriteTech Hub and they're partnering with us for the bootcamp, they'll be offering this for free. We have initially shared the form so that you guys can fill in your details, and the Becam team would also add you to the course. So if you have done that already, also stay tuned. Before the end of the week, you would receive notifications and any information so that you can be able to take the course. So next we have the Pupla team. um I want to confirm if they are here. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Okay, great. You're from the Pupla team. So if you can, please introduce yourself and also share some of the benefits that would that participants will gain from our partnership with Poplar.
All right. My name is Somiari, and I'm the operations manager at Use Poplar. First, let me appreciate the WriteTech team for the amazing work they do, simplifying technical content and education. Let me also congratulate the graduating students for your dedication and commitment. So for Use Popular is a payment solution provider dedicated to making transactions seamless for our users with our fleet of services from crypto to USD and Naira accounts, virtual dollar cards, ticket services, and B2B integrations. As partners, we've issued free virtual dollar cards to the students, to enable them subscribe to their freelancing services, make ease of online purchase experiences, and also perform international and local transactions. And currently, we also rolled out our USD account feature on our platform, which is going to be very beneficial to the students. For some of them that will be signing up on Upwork and other freelancing platforms to enable them receive payments in foreign currencies. So basically, what we did was to issue free virtual dollar cards, which will enable your students, sign up on some of these platforms that they will be utilizing afterwards. So um, I I want to congratulate each and every one of them, and also encourage them to make use of this opportunity. Um, sign up on platforms, make use of their skills, um, and make sure that they represent whatever thing they are doing very well. So that's my little take on that's what I have for your students. Sorry, I think I'm being distracted.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Samari. Thank you for sharing that. Also, thank you for sharing what you do at Use Poplar, and for elaborating more on the amazing things that we are offering the top 10 persons. So, these top 10 persons are like, they are the ones receiving the freebies. They are receiving the most amazing things, and this hasn't been done before, so this is a first for us, and we are really excited to bring in partners who share our vision, and partners who are also really interested in what we do at WriteTech Hub. Now, our last partner, they unfortunately are not on the call, but then it's We Create, right? They provide customized top quality matches for brands, for events, basically for anyone who needs customized matches. And for the purpose of this bootcamp, We Create is going to be providing tote bags, stickers, jotters, matches, right? They'll be providing matches to the top 10 persons as well. So I just hope you are really praying and hoping that you will be among these top 10 persons, because we have lots and lots of things packaged for you. So you can do well to check out Recreate's website, take a look at what they do. If you're organizing events, you can also reach out to them and get to use them for your events and for matches. Okay, so let's listen to our participants. We want to listen to two persons who have stayed from the beginning of this bootcamp down to the very end. And the first person that would be listening to, okay, I think she's having network issues. So let's go on to the second person. We'll be listening to James. Um, Hi, James. Yes, he's currently on the call. Let me just add him here. So James is going to be sharing his experience from the inception of this bootcamp, from the onboarding. He's also going to be giving insights to how he was able to complete his final assessment and some of the benefits that he has gained being a participant of this bootcamp. Hi James, can you hear me?
Hi, Kando, I can hear you. Can you hear me too?
Yes, I can. Hi, good evening. You can go on.
All right, good evening. All right, so I'll start by saying thank you to the organizers of WriteTech Cohort 3 for this opportunity. Um, yeah, so it started a few weeks ago, and it feels like it just went really fast because it was at the point where it felt like I was building momentum, and I just discovered, oh, we're already at the end of the class. So it was quite interesting. We started by, first off, I would say that there were a lot of misconceptions I had that were, um, would I say, cleared? Yes, during the course of the sessions we had. So we started by learning the types of technical writing that exists. So we learned overview, um, API documentation, and a couple of other types of technical writing. Then we moved on to audience analysis, where we learned that in writing you don't just write whatever it is you're writing is for some certain people or a set of people, as it were. So it means that you must always have your audience in mind. You cannot just be writing for yourself. It might make sense to you. If it really doesn't make sense to the audience, then you've not really done a good job. So we learned audience analysis. We went on to learn API documentation, and we also learned we learned what would I call it now? How to collaborate as technical writers. So we learned the use of Git, we learned the use of GitHub, and how we can collaborate with developers and technical writers alike. So we also learned what's that now? I think I'm missing out something. So I'm trying to remember. So there were lots of things we learned. I'm just trying to summarize. So I think yes, we learned how to contribute to open source. So there are it might be difficult as a technical writer to get solid experience at the beginning of your career, but um, having open source or contributing to open source projects go a long way in building your confidence and building your skills, and also helping you to interact with with a wide range of professionals, not only in your locality, but across the world. Yeah, so that's like a brief or a summary of the things that we learned during the course of the bootcamp. And for the final assessment, I personally worked on, or I was assigned to work on how to handle the logistics of mesh distribution um, effectively. Yeah, so the case study was supposed to be we create. So I went through the website and understood the goal of WeCreate and how they carry out mesh creation from design, all the process from the initial stage till it's eventually delivered to the owner of the mesh. So I also did a bit of competitor research. So I tried to check for keywords in my topic. And sorry, can you hear me? Can you still hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know.
Yes, yes, James, go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
All
James, I
right.
can.
I searched for logistics, the logistics of mesh distribution, and I found out that I could
learn a bit from how competitors of WeCreate came up with content related to what I was writing on. And so that gave me insight on how to structure my content, and also how to bring the keywords that were related to that topic into the scope of what I was writing. And of course, the success stories of WeCreate also helped to understand the the way WeCreate works, because logistics is actually a big problem for when it comes to mesh distribution. So there are folks that, you can imagine that maybe you have customers or fans in the US. You're a company in Nigeria. It's always like a pain to get mesh across to people there because of the problem in logistics. So I found out that WeCreate actually has a way to distribute mesh to you, or get your mesh to you, regardless of where you are in the world. So they have a very structured system that helps you to track your mesh design right from the process of design up till the design is completed, you agree with it, and then up to the point where it is completed, packaged, and of course shipped to you. So that's simply is the scope of what I worked on, and it was quite interesting, of course, learning about what WeCreate does, and also learning how they've been able to help startups and individuals, professionals to um, distribute mesh, or would I say even design their mesh, yeah, up to the standard and the desire of those folks, and then distribute them to the people that are supposed to get them. So yeah, that's it. And I'll just end by saying that overall, Right Tech Hub surpassed my expectation, and it was quite a privilege to be part of this amazing project. Thank you very much. I appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you so much, James. Thank you for giving that rundown and for sharing the wonderful things that you were able to experience during the bootcamp. Thank you so much for your part. So before we move on to the next participant, let's get to listen to our guest facilitator, who is going to be sharing a few words, something exciting, something that would keep you participants encouraged beyond this bootcamp and to help you continue to improve in your career as a technical writer. So for those who guessed Ejiro sharing that information, I think you guys already got the expo, but then let's move on. Hi Ejiro, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. Nice to meet you, everybody. Wow, 4 weeks have come and gone. Interesting. Um, I did not know I was going to speak now, right? But I've been following after the first week, the second week, third week. I've been following all what you guys have been doing, marking the assignments, seeing the conversations on Slack, and just following generally, right? And I can say one thing I want to say is I'm beyond impressed. I think looking at the assignments, looking at the content and the quality of work everybody delivered was amazing. I won't say I was not expecting it. Like from the first week, the conversations I had with you guys, I already figured that um, you guys you would go over and beyond. And so just happy to I was just happy to see that nobody fell my hand. Everybody did, like they went over and beyond. They did what they were supposed to do, and that was really interesting. So uh, I don't want to say the sky is bright. I don't want to say the sky is your limit, because you guys don't look like people that are people be in the sky. You guys look like people that have been like in the stratosphere, and you saw very high in technical writing. So congratulations, every one of you. Especially first 10 people. You guys were amazing, and every other person too. Because I figured some people were like working while going through this boot camp, although it was paced. But I know any kind of boot camp is not cannot be so easy, right? But for everybody that continued from the first week to the fourth week and you're here, congratulations once again. Everything you've learned, take it to heart, improve on them, right? I don't know if you guys can see me clearly, but improve on them, make them better, like make them your own tools, right? Um, and like one of the things we mentioned in the class, I think writing is wide, right? There's a wide range of different documentations you can do and stuff, and different types of articles, blogs, white papers, and all of that. So I'm sure by now you figured out the what you are good at. So when take those ones you are good at and become better at them, like become really good at them, right? And the ones that you think you want to do that but you're not so good at it, spend time to like fine tune that those skills. I think I should drop this here that one of the things you can do is so from the one thing I like that was done in this particular session in this particular bootcamp was we gave you guys assignments. Now you guys can create your own portfolio. So now that you have portfolio, don't stop there. So if you have like one article, two articles, you have this is June. At least by December, you should have like 20. It's possible. I know you guys can do it, right? So you have like 20. Keep writing, keep learning new technologies that come out, or whatever problem points you see and you think you can write about it. Write about it. Keep going. Then imbibe all the things you've learned. Because when you build that portfolio and all of that, you'll be able to like get the dollar paying jobs, the good money paying jobs, and all of that. And stick close to WriteTech Hub. I think it's an awesome platform. I also want to let me use this opportunity to just say thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. This was an opportunity for me. As I actually learned a lot. I actually learned a lot from the conversation. I learned a lot because the videos I had to like watch some of the videos. The other facilitators did amazing. Those guys did amazing. I'm not gonna lie. From Fortune to Divine. I know I'm not going to pronounce her name properly, but the lady that took open source, that was amazing. That was super amazing. And guys, don't sleep on open source. Don't sleep on it at all. I think I need a last support, so I can't remember properly. But don't sleep on it. It's amazing. So thank you, Zainab. Thank you, the Right Tech Hub team. You guys are amazing. Special thanks to Kando. Kando kept me on my feet, always chasing me, checking on me to like deliver what I was supposed to deliver. That was good. Um, yeah, that was good work. I'm not gonna lie, that was really really good. So everybody should clap for Kando once again. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I can guess my camera is not so clear because of where I'm standing and light and all of that. But aside that, I think all of you here are also a great start. I want to see your articles. I really want to see them. I want to read them. I want to repost them. So I'd love to always like see them when you guys post them and all. Aside that, I wish everybody well. Technical writing is no man's land, right? So get in, be a boss, be a god there, and uh, we'll meet at the top. So have a wonderful day. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Ejiro. Thank you for sharing that.
No.
Thank you for expressing appreciation for also the other facilitators beyond just yourself, and for giving those encouraging words to the participants. Thank you so much. The participants are happy. I think they constantly talked about your session. You know how it helped them collaborate with other persons. Oh, and
Okay.
finally, we get to see your face.
Man, I'm tired. I'm working from the office today, so
Oh,
but yeah,
understand
happy
that.
to be here.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Okay, right. Bye.
bye
Um,
guys.
so we are going to move on to the next participants, and Patience. Patience was among the persons who received cash rewards from Fortune. I can't really remember. Let me quickly add her here. Hi, Patience. Hi, good evening. How are you doing?
Hi, good evening. I'm fine. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You can go on.
Okay. My name is Patience Blaze. One of the cohort 3 participants. For me, the boot camp journey was a roller coaster of emotions. because 1 minute I would feel excited about the whole journey, the next one I would really be tense and scared of what to really expect. And the excitement actually clouded the other emotions, and my interest was generally spoiled. I just wish to sincerely thank the WriteTech Hub organizers, the facilitators for the power-packed bootcamp, because each session actually ushered us or me to a more exciting one. You know, when you feel you've seen it all, then the next session brings, it brings about a new and a more beautiful one as compared to the other one. I have actually learned so much. I've been inspired and I've met with talented persons during this journey. And for my final assessment, with the knowledge I had or gained from the class, I took a practical approach to writing the article entitled How to Set Up a Popular Account. I I needed to first of all play around the Popular app so I could fully understand the whole onboarding processes before proceeding to writing the article. With that, I had enough information to actually explain and write the article better. To be sincere, I I enjoyed every bit of the final project. I enjoyed every bit of the session I attended. I enjoyed every bit of this boot camp. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, I wished you spoke for a longer time because it seems your accent is somehow related to Lawrence. I like it. I don't think I've heard you speak during the classes. But yes, thank you, Patience. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for staying with us from the beginning up to now. Yes. Also, thank you for being a great team member and working with your other team, your team to working on your assessments. Thank you so much, Patience. Okay. So we are slowly wrapping up the bootcamp. Sorry, the graduation. Now, this is the point where we give the special announcement. And when I say special announcement, you should already know that we are going to be announcing the top 10%. Again, I don't see the excitement in the comment section. It seems you guys are not ready to become top 10 participants. But then, if you are, and if you believe that you're going to be among these 10 persons, please just show the excitement in the comments. Um, Start thinking of what you're going to do with your matches, with your virtual dollar card, and how you're going to use your CVs to do something amazing. So to announce the top 10 persons, we are going to have one of the team members here at WriteTech Hall. Kemi is going to be doing the honors. And what I want you guys to do, if you hear your name, if you hear your friend's name, um, be happy for them, show excitement in the comment section. And I also want to mention that all of you are winners. All of you are are top persons. But the reason why we have narrowed this to top 10 is because from evaluations, they showed more expertise in their writing. So just be happy for everyone, even if you're not called. But I'm pretty sure that even if you're not called, of course, you have gained a lot just as a partner, just as a participant in this bootcamp. So let's get to listen to Kemi, and she's going to be introducing the top 10 persons. Hi, Kemi.
Hi, Kando. I'm sure everyone is excited for this particular aspect. Well, we can just write in the comment section who you think will be part of the top 10 participants. You can mention your name, you can mention the name of your team member, you can mention someone you know that was really, really active during the WriteTech Hub bootcamp. Okay, so without wasting much time, I'm going to start from the 10th person. Okay, are we ready? Okay, So the 10th person here is, drum roll please, Chisom Daramola. Chisom Daramola. So as our partners and our sponsors have already said, we are going to, or the top 10 participants are going to receive swags, they're going to receive portfolio reviews or their CV reviewed by Talent Pool. They will also get um, virtual dollar cards from Hopla. So the 10th person is Chisom Daramola. Please let's clap for Chisom. The next person is Toyi Bat. I know Toyi Bat has always been active during the classes. She's always answering questions. She's always sharing her experience. Congratulations, Toyi Bat. Another person is Christine. Christine, congratulations to you. Christine. The next person is James Ajayi. James, congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Another person is Chisom Perpetua. Okay, Chisom Perpetua. The 10th person was actually Chioma Daramola. Sorry for the mistake. Chioma Daramola and Chisom Perpetua. The 4th person is Toluwani. Toluwani. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name correctly. The next person is Oluchi Humphrey, Semini, and Patience Umo. Please let's clap for them with your favorite emoji. Congratulations, guys. Look out for an email from us on how you are going to get your gifts. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Kemi. Thank you so much for sharing that. I see the excitement in the comments. There are a lot of them. Um, so many persons are excited. I think the majority of those who have been on the comments and who have been typing as we started this event are some of the persons who have also been listed as the top 10. So this goes to show that you guys were the most active. You are the ones who you are doing your best. You are submitting your assessments. You did well in your final assessment. And in the other that she has mentioned, of course, Patience, Temini, Oluchi, Toluwanimi, Lawrence are the top 5. And then there's Chisom, James, Christine, Toyibat, and Chioma Daramola. So congratulations, guys. Congratulations. I hope you're taking screenshots. I hope you are also sharing this graduation, this event, your excitement with everybody. Congratulations and well done on making it this far and also being one of the top 10 persons for the bootcamp. Thank you so much for your part, Kemi. Okay, so just as she mentioned, I'm going to iterate that again. Um, these top 10 persons are first going to be receiving virtual dollar cards from the Poplar team. You're also going to be receiving matches from the Recreate team, and your CVs are going to be reviewed. So, um, if if you received any info or update from me a few days back asking you to send a link to your CV, that will be submitted to the talent pool team. It will be reviewed, and then you'll be getting an update very soon. Give me a moment. Okay. So yes, now that we have announced the top 10 persons, congratulations again on making it this far. We are really excited. We are as excited as you are. And sorry. All right. So to wrap this up, before we go on to what's next and to share the other updates that we have for you, let's get to hear a vote of thanks from a very wonderful member at WriteTech Hub as well, who is pushing the wheels behind the scenes and who is also really interested in what you participants are doing. And she's going to be giving you some encouragement as participants so you can take that beyond um, this bootcamp. I'll quickly add her to the stage now. Hi, Omotola. Good evening.
Hi everyone. Kando, can you confirm you can hear me loud?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, everyone. I'm so proud of you. We as WriteTech Hub, we are proud of you. I know it's not easy juggling the program with your other time commitments, but each and every one of you have proven that it's worth it. And we are really glad to be part of your career. We are really proud of how far you have gone. We are really proud of each and every one of you. And we also want to use this opportunity to give special shout out to our facilitators, our sponsors, partners, and to every one of you that participated in the program. Congratulations once again. Now that you're done with the WriteTech Up Bootcamp, what are the next thing that we look out for, that I look out for, especially from each one of you? So after the end of the program, that is not all, right? You are now an advocate of what WriteTech Hub is doing. I mean, the services WriteTech Hub is providing, the programs, the community at WriteTech Hub. You are now an advocate. So please go on all your platforms, other communities that you belong to share the good news, to share the impact that WriteTech Hub as an organization, the services that WriteTech Hub is providing, the impact that the community is giving people who are starting their career in technical writing. Please be an advocate and share this good news. You can also give back, right? Now you have benefited, you see the way your facilitators put in their best to empower you. You see the way your facilitators have empowered you. You can come back for the next cohort to also be a facilitator. You can even come back as a POC, right? To be like an intermediary between the facilitators and other participants of the program. You can propose sponsors, you can propose partners to join the program. Just you can reach out to Candor, you can reach out to anybody in the community manager, or anybody within the WriteTech Hub community. And aside that, please, this is not the time for you to leave WriteTech Hub community. Be part of this impact. There are lots of activities that will be going within the program. There are lots of impacts that we are going to be sharing. Please don't just ignore. You are done with the program and that is all. We are going to be sharing opportunities for you to get started as a technical writer, opportunities for you to start earning using what you have learned so far to earn, right? So please look out for that. In as much as the WriteTech Hub community admin will be sharing that, you also can as well share. You can as well share what you're learning, new things, internship opportunity, job opportunity. You can share it within the community. What I'm trying to say is don't be a stranger. Do you understand? Please don't be a stranger. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to you writing story about the impact you have gained here on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram. Remember to tag WriteTech Hub. Remember to advocate for the services and the impact WriteTech Hub is giving out. And I look forward to seeing you in bigger places. Congratulations once again. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amatala, for sharing that. And I also think that you have pretty much wrapped up everything that I was going to share with regards to the activities of the participants after the boot camp. Do well to share your stories. Do well to write about what your experience has been during the boot camp. And of course, you can always come back. You can come back as a facilitator. You can come back as a POC. You can also contribute to the community. Be engaging as well, because we are going to be putting out lots and lots of content. So do well to engage with our content, engage on social media. You can recommend sponsors, you can recommend partners, and whomever of course would be interested in the next cohort. So to wrap up, of course, we are planning for the next cohort, but the dates will be released very soon. So this is the point where you stay tuned to our socials and just get ready to share the link with your friends. Persons who did not make it for this cohort also get to invite them to apply for the next one. And then if you are a possible sponsor, or if you have links to partners, whomever will be interested in partnering with us for the next cohort, also do well to write us a mail at info@writechhub.org, and then follow our socials and join our community. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful time. This has been um a wonderful experience. This graduation has been exciting, from the comments to the top 10 persons to our facilitator giving us a wonderful farewell note to our team members as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to the participants. Just so that you know, your certificates will be in your emails before the end of this week, or not before Friday. You should receive your certificate. And for the top 10 persons, also stay tuned. We'll possibly create a group so that all of you would, stay there and get updates at once, or we would send the updates one by one to you. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Oluchi. Thank you, Temini, Patience, Chisom, Toyibat, um, Christine, James, Patience. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for staying to this time. And we look forward to collaborating with you sometime soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, everyone.